looks like drowning. Strange. No visible signs of trauma. Breathing seems normal. Heart rate should be fast, I think.
You're awake. Let me see. Thank goodness you're awake, or I'll have to try my last-ditch move. Emergency skills for junior patrollers. Lesson 1, CPR. Never did it on any living person, though. Sorry. You just woke up and here I am, chatting up a storm.
Are you all right? Do you feel any discomfort?
You can call me Trisha, and she's Yang Yang.
We are in the Gorge of Spirits. It's on the outskirts of Zhenzhou, Huanglong.
Is my voice audible? मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
We are in the Gorge of Spirits. It's on the outskirts of Zhenzhou, Huanglong. Your attire doesn't seem local. Are you a roving traveler from afar, or someone returning home? So, you don't know why you're here, where you're from, or who you are.
Baisha didn't tell us you'd have these after effects when you wake up.
The wind has brought us warning. The Etheric Sea is converging. It seems a new tacit field is taking shape.
That means it's probably gonna get dangerous here soon. I knew it. Our gourds are out of... Guess you really can't recall us. If you got any questions...
Rover, can we call you that for now? Before you remember your true name? We shouldn't stay here. If you don't have other plans, how about leaving with us for now?
Oh, that's great. Let's go together. Rover, I know you can't remember a thing, but there's one thing I'm 90%, no, 100% sure about you. You must be a resonator too.
You've got a tacit mark on the back of your hand, and you have a gourd. This proves you're a resonator. Your gourd's design looks a bit different from the ones we use, though.
Also, we have resonators who can detect the formation of tacit fields nearby. Like what, Yang? It may seem all nice and quiet here now, But you never know when a tacit discord might pop up out of nowhere. Oh my! Speak of the devil!
Leave it to me. Break.
Still remember how to fight despite having forgotten everything? Wow! Watch me lead the charge next time! No one mess.
What's wrong? Are you injured from the fight? This is the statue of Jue, the sentinel in Zhengzhou, in the shape of a long. There is one capital and 6 cities in Huanglong, with each city having its own sentinel. While in Huanglong, most of the sentinels take the shape of a long. In other regions, they Sentinels are present where civilizations thrive. Huanglong stands out with the highest number of currently coexisting sentinels because of its long history and vast land. Records state the sentinels in Huanglong were once a single entity. Naturally, there are sentinels in other regions too, but fewer compared to Huanglong. You were standing face to face. One can hardly see our sentinel with their own eyes. According to your description, you stood pretty close. Only the sentinel's appointed resonator is allowed in its proximity. For now, that person...
Whoa! Dark!
Shizia might be in danger. Rover, please.
Leave it to me. I sense your weakness.
Watch out!
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us.
Let me be your blade.
Tempest!
Swift and resolute.
That was close. You fought so well. I didn't even get a chance to help, and Yang Yang just rushed over to protect you like a Anyway, Yang Yang was trying to shield you, and then BAM! The Tacit Discord was taken care of before I could get a good look.
Shizia.
Oh, by the way, Speaking of Baiju, we're almost there. The place where we said we'd meet with Bai. See? There's a resonance beacon over there. When you see a beacon, be sure to register and activate it. It's usually safe within a 5-meter radius of a beacon. It can protect you from danger sometimes.
Rover, could you hand me your terminal for a moment? Done. Its design and system version are different from ours, but your terminal still has the data transfer and other basic functions. We are almost at the gorge's entrance. There will be a descent, but if your terminal's glider module still works, it will make things easier. I will
Once you're out of the gorge, there's only a short walk to reach Jinzhou. Jinzhou is the safest place around here. The Resonance Nexus provides coverage for the whole city. Besides, we've got a protective barrier and strong fortifications. Right?
Jinzhou sits between the desert.
Huh? We've agreed to meet up with Baiju here.
This is the center of the Etheric Sea.
A tacit field? When
Again,
did it
it's the
show up?
cutscene which going on. You can't say it's a cutscene. इसको cutscene नहीं बोल सकते क्योंकि
It wasn't here when we just got here.
But I didn't sense a hint of.
So it appeared while we weren't looking? Like, or maybe the Etheric Sea can tell where we are.
The center of the tacit field.
Isn't that Baiju? Baiju! Baiju!
We're too far away. Perhaps she can't hear us. Freshly formed tacit fields have a dormant period. During this time, it is relatively safe. The dormant period of a tacit field varies based on its formation time. Generally, the shorter the formation time, the longer the dormant period. However, with a longer dormant period, the faster a tacit field forms, the longer its dormant period. Right. The glider can't carry us. Now it's time to use a glider module. Rover, let me help you activate it.
We're in a dormant tacit field, right?
अब
Why did you
cutscene
come
है ये
here by
क्योंकि इसमें हम
yourself?
बात नहीं कर रहे और इसमें कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है इसमें उनकी बात
You know, we... Huh?
You are all right, it seems.
Yeah, you were super energetic. Handled a super big TD. Way more spirited than me.
I've been keeping an eye on his condition through the stream. Baiju is just concerned about your condition. She must think we shouldn't be letting you.
This isn't the place for talking. Let's go.
अब फाइट होगी वहाँ पे, देखते हैं क्या आता है। ओपन वर्ल्ड गेम में ज़्यादातर कटसीन होते हैं, वो इंटरेक्टिव कटसीन होते हैं। इन कटसीन के भी कुछ टाइप्स होते हैं, लाइव कटसीन हुआ, इंटरेक्टिव कटसीन हुआ। वैसे ओपन वर्ल्ड गेम में ज़्यादातर इंटरेक्टिव कटसीन होते हैं, जो कि अब होने वाले हो रहे हैं।
No hesitation.
Let me be your blade. Hey! Storm, hear my command! Rover is with me, and that strange tacit discord is here too.
It's the tacit discord's ability.
Serenade!
Be careful.
Tempest!
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness. Disperse.
Let me be your blade. Let the winds roar! Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute. The end has come. Strike the shadows.
Hey! Persistence!
Yang Yang! Rover! Are you alright? Are you hurt? Oh, thank goodness! We could see that darn barrier, but couldn't lay a finger on it.
I'm fine too. I've never seen such a formidable tacit discord before, but Rover was able to completely defeat it. I didn't really do much. That's strange. This place isn't known to be so dangerous.
Anyway, come check this out!
Oh, this is an echo.
Wow, an echo.
My apologies. We got a little carried away. Everything in our world is made up of frequencies, and every sound generates a reverberation. Those echoes are the lingering reverberations of tacit discords after they disintegrate. We can absorb them into the data banks in our Pangu terminals.
Oh, by Pangu Terminal, she means the gourd-shaped
Pangu
device
मतलब जो
every
इनका
resonator
जो
has,
gourd shape
developed by
है,
researchers in Guanlong.
इसके अंदर ये टैसिड डिस्कॉर्ड को मारने के बाद उसके जो एनर्जी होते हैं वो कुछ
But you see, it's not
जो
always we get
बच
to
जाते
find
हैं,
these.
उनको store
Also,
करने
there's a
के लिए।
limit to what your gourd...
Absorption is only possible when your databank's level is equal to or higher than my terminal issued a warning when it detected Rover. Would you...
No need for that. Rover, why don't you just try absorbing it with your... Oh, so it doesn't work. worries. You can start with smaller ones before tackling this guy here. There should be some sweet baby roche rooms around here. Let's go check those out, shall we?
We'll need to report the unusual phenomena here to the city hall. Let's make our exit.
रोवर की एबिलिटी है कि ये जो टैसेट डिस्कॉर्ड है उसको अपनी बॉडी में स्टोर करता है बॉडी के अलावा उसमें ये एक्सप्लेन करेगी कि पहले टाइम में बॉडी से ही टैसेट डिस्कॉर्ड को मारने के बाद स्टोर करते थे। और ये अभी भी इंटरेक्टिव कटसीन चल रहा है, गेम प्ले नहीं चल रहा।
Is that? Rover, you've been playing the fool all along?
तो भी यहाँ कन्वर्सेशन चल रही है, तो गेम प्ले नहीं चल रहा।
I've never seen a resonance ability quite like this. You got any other tricks up your sleeve? Like eating a whole tacit discord? Grilling echoes alive? Wasn't it your resonance ability?
Rover, are you feeling all right? Could it be the side effect of fighting that tacit discord? Daiju, can we take Rover to do a checkup at Hwashu Academy's Resonance Medical Department? Daiju?
Absorbing echoes with the human body is not...
With the human body. I remember Comprehensive Mirror for Historians mentioned this in the Huanglong section's opening. A celestial being descended, commanding the Tiankun's boundless power. Assuming mortal form, they condensed the primordial essence, creating Pangu. Cleaving heaven and earth apart, they aligned the celestial and terrestrial. Their radiance encompassed the four corners. Thus began the illustrious annals of Huang.
There was a very strong person way back, like they held the whole universe right in their hands. As there was no terminal in those days, they absorbed the tacit discords with their bare hands. And the TD they absorbed was the most powerful of all. Then they used the power of that echo to rebuild the world, sort out the laws, and that's how the history of Huanglong began. Please, Yang Yang, stop reciting that, I'm begging you. Oh my, it's taking me back to my school days, when I had to recite pages and pages of them. Anyway, that's just a made-up legend, isn't it? Whether it's true or not, that story happened a long time ago. When could it be that Rover's like the great-great-great-great-great-granddaddy of us all?
Let's not jump to conclusions without enough data and proper analysis. Rover.
Wait! The signal's back!
This is a holographic.
My fellow soldiers and citizens, I apologize for any inconvenience. As the Moon Chasing Festival approaches, our city welcomes visitors from around the world. The festivities are highly anticipated by our people, and I too share in this joyful sentiment. Jingzhou has always been a crucial defense against the tacit discord outbreaks, safeguarding Huanglong. We have a heavy responsibility on our shoulders with no room for retreat or failure. It is the dedication of our warriors, along with the diligence of our citizens, that has allowed us to thrive in peace and prosperity. Despite the challenges of tacit discords, we remain steadfast and hospitable to visitors, upholding our enduring traditions. With that in mind, I have a favor to ask. Among our many visitors, there is one visitor that holds utmost importance to me, the city of Jinzhou, and the entirety of Huanglong. We have awaited your arrival for a long time. Given the circumstances, you may be feeling bewildered at this time. You should have noticed some strange happenings related to you. If you plan to stay in Jinzhou for some time, I would be more than delighted to personally meet you in the City Hall of Jinzhou. While I cannot guarantee to provide all the answers you need, I will do my best to assist you and provide necessary permissions, if applicable. This is only my personal request. You can decide your course of action in any way you see fit. Therefore, I request the people and soldiers of Jinzhou to assist this esteemed visitor when the opportunity arises.
Why do I get this feeling?
This person our magistrate was talking about.
As Rover.
Wow, so this is the true measure of a chief. I mean, of our rover. This is the true measure of a chief. It's a famous line from a good old hero play. It's been running for almost 4 years. It's really heartwarming tale about the chief and their squad.
Does that hero play story sound familiar to you?
Hey, that ain't the point, okay?
What are your plans now, Rover? I remember you had a flashback of yourself looking into its eyes when you saw the statue of our sentinel. We can't confirm its authenticity, but based on the magistrate's message, it seems Jinzhou has a lot to do with your past. Whether you were the visitor our magistrate mentioned or not, you are surely important to Jinzhou, and you will be our important
friend! We've already entrusted our lives to each other. I've never seen so many TDs packed together. And that elite one was so scary. Well, you did get rid. Anyway, once we're back in Jinzhou, I'll treat you that famous specialty from Panhua's restaurant.
It would be best for your well-being to have a thorough physical examination once we arrive in Jinzhou. While there don't seem to be any immediate side effects following the absorption...
I'm gonna get you one you can absorb. I never go back on my promise. Your hero Chisha's on the hunt.
One more time. Strike from the shadows.
Let me be your blade.
Break.
Can you reenact what you did before?
Maybe you can only absorb the powerful ones with your body. Or does it have to be a certain type of tacit discord? Or maybe we should give your terminal a whirl. Yay! It worked! I've never seen a gourd quite like yours before. Your terminal's got a different look, but the functions are pretty much the same.
Leave it to me. The end has come. An unexpected discovery.
Let me be your blade. Storm, hear my command.
Swift and resolute. Leave it to me. Keep it together. Strike from the shadows. Leave it to me. Moment of resonance. Last chance.
Precipitance. Synchronization. Let the winds roar. Tempest.
Leave it to me.
Against the wind. Synchronization.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness. Moment of resonance. Sounds come forth. Wind, guide me.
Look! Jinzhou City's just up ahead!
Rover? There you are. My dearest. Seed of fate.
Alrighty, what should we do next? Shall we go grab a bite?
I am to return to the Academy. Anomalies at the Gorges of Spirits, the resurgence of that tacit field, and the many wave-worn phenomena occurrences. I should report them in time.
Then I'll go submit our report and prepare the documentation needed for Rover's audience with the magistrate while I'm...
Then I guess I'll take Rover over to the Nexus Tower for registration first. Being new to Jinzhou and all, he can't be left standing outside the city hall with nothing to do. Hospitality is our local specialty, you know.
Then I'll leave you in Shizya's care, Rover. Is that all right with you?
Leave it to me.
I'll send the branch of Resin Medical Science a notice. We need come visit the Academy after your audience if you haven't.
You guys done yet? What's the holdup? Let's move. Then I'll have more time to show Rover around. We've got loads of fun in Jinzhou. We can go watch lion dances, hero plays, stand-up shows, and then maybe the martial championships. Plus tons of different treats to try out. You think it, we have it. Chisa, ally of justice at your service. Are you the one in need of a hero? Another day, another heroic me.
joys and wonders. Hello. Of course. One moment, please. We're connecting to your terminal.
Here we are! Jinzhou's Nexus Tower. Exactly! Let me see, think of it, long story short, it's in the smaller ones we ran into. Data is shared between all beacons. You activate one, and the entire map's data will be relayed to your terminal. Pretty nifty, huh? Just place your terminal here.
I have the arrangements in place. Rover, you can come visit the magistrate at any time. Juzia, do you mind bringing Rover over to the city hall?
VIP the magistrate's expecting. Go see for yourself.
Ew. First time seeing such a crowd in front of the city hall.
I was surprised too. I've never seen so many non-staff personnel here before. Most of the people here have applied for an audience, but I heard they've all been turned down. Most people were advised to leave by the magistrate's bodyguard upon sending in their applications. The ones staying here are either trying to apply for some other people or just too stubborn to leave. The few that made it inside said it only took One freezing look from Lady Sanhua, and they were compelled to leave.
What kind of description is that? Sounds like you've met some snake-haired lady and got...
She's the magistrate's personal bodyguard.
Oh, I've heard of her before. She's the all-round death glare / Terminator ice beauty. That's what the rumors say, at least.
There is a small chance she's not in the city hall, but it's very unlikely for her not to be in Zhengzhou. Or rather, it's nearly impossible for the magistrate to leave Zhengzhou at all. With her busy schedule, it's already difficult to find any time off. In addition, as the magistrate of Zhengzhou, leaving the land under her jurisdiction without authentication is not allowed unless she's engaged on a business trip or when Zhengzhou's safety is under threat.
Yep, there's gotta be something big if that's the case. So this is the true I agree, though. So far, you've been ticking all the boxes in our magistrate's description. Sure it can.
Have you thought of something, Rover? You mean... I can't really keep up with your thoughts, but I think a meeting with a magistrate wouldn't hurt.
Same here. Anyway, our magistrate's the best lead we have for now, no matter what she has in store for Rover.
What do you think, Rover? Are you in a hurry to recover your memories? In that case, how about meeting with the magistrate first? She may have the answers you're looking for. We're not allowed to go with you. Shizzy will be waiting for you.
That's right. We're not going anywhere. Just give us a shout if anything goes down. Wait, no, we won't be able to hear you. Plus, they've got this rule about not yelling inside the city hall.
Do you mean I'm not the VIP the magistrates expect?
Please, follow me. Kindly have a seat. Lady Sanhua will be with you shortly. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I apologize for the delay. My name is Sanhua, the bodyguard of Madam Magistrate. I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is currently away. Prior to her departure, she instructed me to bring you these tokens and a welcome gift. Madam Magistrate advised you to explore what these tokens represent during her absence. This may help you acquire the information you desire sooner. I apologize for the inconvenience, but please rest assured she will be here to meet you in 3 days' time. Sorry,
I cannot disclose her whereabouts at this time. Please trust me that she is eagerly looking forward to meeting you in person. Pardon my inability to provide a better answer. Madam Magistrate has a task that she must handle alone, but she has never for one moment forgotten about her meeting with you. Not knowing exactly when you'd arrive, she had to leave without having the chance to welcome you in person. Because she will require at least 3 days to complete her current task. Madam Magistrate wanted to assure you that in 3 days, by any means, she will return to meet you in person. I'll be sure to convey your kindness to Madam Magistrate. Please accept my sincerest gratitude. Yes, Madam Magistrate does hope to have your assistance, but there is no rush for a decision. She does not want to pressure you into anything you may not desire. When it comes to these tokens, it is never her intention to confuse you with the puzzles. Instead, they should serve as clues that lead you toward the truth. Madam Magistrate deeply regrets not having the time to deliver her messages to you in person. We value your presence far more than you might imagine. The same goes for any and all information about you. Since Madam Magistrate is currently away, I cannot make the final confirmation on her behalf. But you are truly exceptional. Regarding that, my eyes can see the frequencies of all living beings. Or rather, those frequencies are the only thing I can see. You share the same frequency with Madam Magistrate. You look undistorted and authentic. In your original form, in my eyes, you appear the way you are. They all look different. May I have your terminal for a moment? Yes, it's the gourd on your waist. Madam Magistrate thought you might need it. The utility module on your terminal has been upgraded to the latest iteration. Now, all the utilities, including sensor, levitator, and grapple, should be fully functional. You are now granted unlimited access to all regions in Jinzhou. I have sent your terminal ID to every border pass and residence beacon. You are free to visit any part of Jinzhou. Yes, including the City Hall. Also, may I ask, have you decided your place of residence in Jinzhou? If not, Madam Magistrate has arranged accommodation for you in advance, here in the City Hall. Understood. We will be ready to accommodate you anytime. Anything I can help you with, Rover?
Hello, my first viewer. Thank you for joining me on my live.
Rover! It took you so long. What gives? Was our magistrate a chatterbox? So Madam Magistrate's not in the City Hall.
The wind is rising. disturbance and unrest. The increasing tacit fields, uncannily powerful tacit discords, and now, our magistrate's absence.
Plus, the mysterious rover.
I'm afraid.
Well, we've reported to the City Hall, the Ministry of War, and the Academy. This is one long. And we're talking about Jinzhou of all places. We've been through our fair share of unrest over the past 1,000 years, and we've made it together every time. There's been TD outbreaks every year, but we can always trust General Ji Yan, Madam Magistrate, and our Sentinel to have our backs. We're
United we stand, a bastion of might. One equals a legion, invulnerable in fight. Well, do you have any plans, Rover? Rover, do you mind if we have a look?
So, what's so special about them?
So Zhizia and I share similar childhood memories of the sugar pearl. Do you remember it too, Rover?
When it comes to candies, no one knows them better than the kids of Jinzhou. Oh, right. But just still waiting for...
I don't but I got this. It's really good. You can have one. No need to thank me. Please have fun in Jinzhou.
There's still some distance to the Huaxiu Academy.
I just installed some apps for you.
See? Just open the utilities, select the grapple, and there you go. If you want to be a hero like the Jinzhou Speedster, you gotta master the grapple. Come on, give it a shot, Rover.
Wind, guide me. Remnants of the past. Wind, guide me.
Oh, wait a sec. Someone's looking for me. Yeah? What? When did he disappear? Don't worry. Duty calls. Oops. Almost forgot. Can't be late. Sorry, Rover, Yang Yang. I've got to head off for my shift. I'll join you right after I'm done, alright? If you need me, just shout my name. And the Jinjo Speedster, well, you only need to send me a terminal message as you shout. Then I'll be there in a jiffy. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys okay on your own? Give me a heads up when there's any updates.
Sure. Go do your thing. Don't worry. I'm staying with him. Rover, let's go inside. Message. She's probably busy in her lab. Anyway, let's...
What? You need something?
Mr. Mortifi, please pardon our intrusion.
I see. I hope
Not at all. It was us.
Baja should be in the data analysis room.
Thank you, sir. This is Mortifi, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety. He was...
Here you are. The data we collected in the Gorges of Spirits has been submitted for analysis, and we'll have the results today. Any discoveries during your trip to the City Hall?
What do you think, Baiju?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If possible, I recommend conducting non-destructive tests of all these tokens you have. Data is always straightforward. The first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch's laboratory. This miniature sundial will require radiographic testing, though. To access the necessary equipment, we'll need to file a request with one of the Tacitite Studies-related branches. Indeed. One moment, please.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to know, you can let me know now. You may retrieve your items in 20 minutes. This one looks like the early handiwork of someone I know. It's lightweight, and its design differs from that of the typical sundial. And
It will take some time before the results are ready. If you have other matters to take care of, you should go ahead. I'll let you know once we have the results.
Shall we wait here at the Academy, Rover?
Sure you can. But don't forget your physical examination. I have the equipment ready. I'll need to check your health status and see if there are any. Now let's begin, if you're ready. Can you try to manifest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal? I am not seeing the Crownless's data in your terminal. So it was indeed absorbed into your body. The Crownless's frequency energy was consumed by your body. But how did you manage to do that? It's as though there's another mechanism within your body capable of absorbing frequency energy. How do you define monster? For resonators like you, such abnormal fluctuations in frequency typically lead to overclocking. This is known as overclocking, and is categorized into 3 levels based on severity. In extreme cases, the excess energy can even manifest. We have established a comprehensive overclock diagnosis process, To accurately predict potential risks, your waveform graph shows a remarkable level of stability, surpassing any resonator I've encountered. Your risk of overclocking should be minimal. You don't need to worry about that for the time being. To put it simply, it seems there is another dimension or a creature hiding inside your body. It seems we need a simulated combat to figure out what happened in your body. Please hold your terminal tight and simulated training ground. Don't worry. Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please fight the simulated tacit discords like you normally would.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey. Sounds come forth. I sense your weakness.
Appear before me. As Yotan had previously detected, your bodily functions are in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the Crownless's energy. Now, we will temporarily boost your resonance ability for further testing.
Keep it together.
Synchronization. Storm, hear my command.
Leave it to me. Appear before me. Ha! Not the slightest fluctuation in your frequency energy. So it was not your resonance ability either. I suppose we'll do another round to fully test your potential.
Don't worry.
The end has come. No hesitation.
We have gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
The comm line is dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit? I'm back to the same spot again. And this moon. What is happening? Are those tacit discords?
goodness! You're awake, Baijin. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw? Can you give us some more details? A giant tacit discord with a scythe. It doesn't sound like the Crownless. Might be even higher ranked. This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground into use. The sonorosphere captures everything that once happened in a specific time and place, be it good or bad. We built this simulated training ground after the structure of sonorospheres. Our goal was to extract pure remnant energy with the simulated sonorosphere. But we cannot guarantee that all abnormal frequencies were eliminated. Your arrival may have revived the abnormal frequencies we accidentally captured. Remnant energy sometimes gives rise to memory manifestations of sentient beings. You may have encountered one such manifestation. I suspect it could have something to do with your unconscious mind. Such anomalies could have been hiding in the simulation, and they resonated with your subconscious. Or perhaps they were lifted from your subconscious in the first place. I'm afraid I can't give you a conclusion yet. Not until we've run a thorough analysis on the data collected. I'll also check the simulated sonorosphere again to see what on earth happened to it. In terms of bodily functions, you seem to be in perfect health. In fact, all the data look quite good. But if you feel anything unusual, please come find me anytime. I am Baizhi, a researcher at the Huashu Academy. Let me witness. May this journey bring us closer to the truth.
Here's your sundial, intact as it was.
Mr. Mortefi, can we have the test results?
Simply put, it's hollow. Here, try tapping on it. It sounds different from a solid object. It's not just a timekeeping tool. It's an intricate mortise and tenon puzzle box. This sundial is hollow with an inner compartment. We scanned it, and there is a small paper scroll inside. However, it's missing a crucial component. We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed. Automata mechanics isn't my field of study. I specialize in developing tacitite weapons, but the foundational theories behind these applied technologies are quite similar. It wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with tacitite weapons. Install the missing part, then rotate the wheels to their correct positions, and you should be able to solve the puzzle and access the paper scroll. However, I still have no idea what the missing component should look like. Well, that's a no-brainer indeed. We could certainly give it a try. If you're fine with the paper scroll being destroyed by its protective mechanism, that is. One moment. I have an incoming call. What is it? You certainly are well informed. It's indeed beautiful data. Good taste.
Rover, Mr. Mortefi's expression seems to have softened, don't you think? We haven't even asked him to help us with assembling. It looks like Mr. Mortefi needs more time. Rover, let's come back later, shall we?
Yes, of course. I've already noticed all that you mentioned. Indeed. You just pointed out a blind spot in my thinking. Your workshop? That hellish place? Stop sweet-talking me. I get it. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get back to the sundial. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. The missing component in the middle needs to fulfill two entirely different structural requirements at the same time. Considering its entire structure, this component needs an automatic buckle that goes down on top of an embedded pointer. I'll draw up a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. You'll only need to go fetch...
Mr. Mortifi? Is that the person you were talking to earlier?
Yes. It doesn't take me much effort to figure out this little sundial here. But I do admit talking with Jiang. He's the expert in automata mechanics I mentioned earlier. The only principal investigator we...
I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this place looks much better than Miss, though it is a bit hard to figure out where... Rover? Please don't... This should be it. Let's go back and show it. Mr. Mortifi? We found...
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found from the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources, but they were overlapping and difficult to distinguish. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through contact. This is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave, and the lament was the start of it all.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine. This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
The archives in the Academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortifi?
The missing pointer has been installed, and...
So, the discs are rotatable now?
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
The earthly branches and 4 symbols. These symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Nowadays, it is mainly reserved for calendars, numerology, and indexing, but it's falling out of daily use. Now, what kind of information could it represent?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries.
Yes, the large data repositories located in Huanglong's major cities.
The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
I found it. Mao Cheng Si, Wu Wei, drove. If I remember correctly, Zhenzhou was established during a year of Wei, several cycles ago. The Zhenzhou City Hall and Huashu Academy were built in the same year. The Gorges of Spirits battle sparked Zhenzhou's founding. And the formidable tacit discord described here? There are two photos here. Rover, about the sugar pearl. What do you think, Rover? I've only seen our magistrate once at the appointment ceremony, so I can't comment on her personality, but her policies have proven effective and greatly benefited us since she took office. Some believe that the remarkably far-sighted and profound decisions were actually devised by Councillor Changli due to the young Lady Changli is our magistrate's advisor and former teacher. She once held a high position in the Central Secretariat, but she requested a transfer to Zhenzhou. I've also heard rumors painting her as a cunning manipulator rather than a loyal servant.
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar pearl as a key in solving the sundial's puzzle. Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several pieces of information. We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share, while I had questions to ask. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, or maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle. Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clues may simply be a test to... In other words, there are people who need to be misled, and they may obtain these tokens. It seems there may be hidden dangers lurking in Zhenzhou. If it were you, Yang Yang, what would you do to make sure the recipient gets what you mean?
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it again and again.
I'm back! Finally done with my patrol. How's it going?
Baiju said he is in great health. No issues to report. We made some progress in investigating the tokens, too.
Nothing special. A typical patrol. Well, Uncle Chang's cat climbed a tree, and on its way down, it landed on Uncle Chempi's head, causing him to take a tumble. Some dogs kept barking. I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who reported it. You're not the one they're searching for, though. Anyhow, I need to visit the person who reported the case tomorrow. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. That's pretty much the update for now. Huh? Are you not going to investigate the tokens? All right, I still owe you a meal. The night market's closed, though.
Do you have a place to stay, Rover?
Talk about hospitality. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall, and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow. Mrs. Panwa, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please. What did I tell ya? Nothing beats a bowl of spicy.
What do you say, Rover?
Looks like Bijur's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. Bet we won't see her till she's done with her research. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. We can tie you up at the Academy's entrance, and with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at you with Bijur leading the pack. Hook, line, and sinker. By the way, now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, all that's left is so it only took us 1 trip to the Academy to solve half of our problems. Either Rover's really smart, or Madam Magistrate was gonna make it easy for us to begin with.
What's our next plan of action, Rover?
As for the mangosteen, we got people selling these at the...
Mangosteens are not from Jinzhou. Do you think the token is...
That's the spirit. Been beating my... Whoa! He's fast. He's furious. He's a TD killing...
Oh, please stop it.
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need... I believe in you.
Without a doubt. We resonators can boost our combat ability. If you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan at the training camp for extra practice and to get these enhancement items.
Be there for everyone.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Why hesitate if you know what you want?
Yang Yang, did you hear that? That should be the Midnight Range's training camp. Instructor Yan is in charge of training new recruits.
Combat isn't just about strength. You need skills and wisdom. You there, looking to put on some training? Good training keep...
Leave it to me.
Surrender your stuff.
Let me be your blade. Tempest! Shape the shapeless! Synchronization.
Sounds come forth.
Synchronization.
Leave it to me. Commence healing.
The hour is upon us.
Defense at the city gate has been strengthened.
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That... What is your business, young lady? It's my...
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him...
Be that as it may. I cannot let...
Well, everything seems fine in the city.
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully with their lives. Besides, General Gian is currently there at the Norfall Barrens base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier, including the one you're looking for. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Oh.
Listen. Nobody knows when it's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass. Your access pass has been verified. Just you two?
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed.
Well, it says you have the highest level of access. So, honestly, he could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass. And no one would question it.
Sure.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you believe he's in the Midnight Rangers camp in
Exactly. According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhang Ye's grandson is very likely in... Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him. Of course.
You don't look like soldiers.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
A missing person. The one you're looking for.
Yes. Have you seen him?
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. He's been secretly following our troops since last... I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away, so... If he's not, he must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead, and we, the Midnight...
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have a request for you. On your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons. They just went offline.
Sure, we will.
Great. I'll send the... I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind. Wind, guide me.
Is that the beacon? They don't... Greetings. What might interest you here?
Nothing really. You see...
Excuse me, about...
Run, everyone!
I can't move.
Please don't arrest us! We really...
What happened? Do you need...
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move, because we're so... And we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things...
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides.
But we ain't got the time for that. If we don't...
You shouldn't be stealing public property. There's still some distance from here. Oh, and here's some money. This should...
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come...
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Watch out!
Surrender your stuff.
Ain't ya?
Help you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids. Don't test our patience. Just do as you're told. Don't make it tough on
We're begging you, stop!
Why did you attack us? Do you have other mouths to feed?
They seem trained.
Of course we're ordinary people. We done some wrongs. Tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles up north were so crazy. I'm you, Bob.
And we ran out of food and we ain't got the balls to rob the army. But hey, since you're being so generous, how about
Wait. What I gave them was enough for them to make it to Jinzhou even when I used to travel alone when I left my master.
Hey, what's wrong?
Pain comes with
You don't understand.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liu Xian Tea House and ask for Jian Xin. I will gladly help you search for jobs and work alongside.
Hurry, move, let's get out of here.
No, I wasn't trying to. Wait.
Quite the sharp eye.
Is this the only detection beacon you messed with?
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right...
Really? Then why does that one over there seem broken too?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages. Plus, we ain't ever reached it with all those...
I see. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we?
Wind, guide me. guide me. An unexpected discovery. Leave it to me. One with the sounds.
Let me be your blade.
Leave it to me. Endless reverberation.
Swift and resolute. Strike through the shadows. One with the sounds. Leave it to me. Moment of resonance. One with the sounds. Sounds come forth. One with the sounds. No hesitation. An unexpected discovery. An unexpected discovery.
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
Leave it to me. No hesitation. One with the sounds.
Tempest! Synchronization.
Leave it to me.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
Shape the shapeless.
Strategic adjustment required.
Deferent. Synchronization.
Strike in the shadows. One with the sounds.
Let me be your blade. Speeding up.
Swift and resolute.
I should get it.
Endless reverberation.
I sense your weakness. The end has come.
Master Tianxing, are you alright?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough.
But the approval process is going to...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go, move! What is it? Why are you new here? Are you backups too? Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
Excuse me, one moment, please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and find no medicine, outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, oh, sorry, have to answer this. Yes, what is it? An overclocked resonator. I'm sorry, the wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the
What exactly do you need us to do?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take care, thank you.
It's so busy here. It looks supplies. So this is what a real war looks like. Most people would never have the chance to witness any of them. I think this is exactly what our military strives for. To ensure peace and safety for our citizens.
Welcome to my stream, brother. The second viewer of my stream.
Wind, guide me.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just a little... it's okay.
I'll go find a medic.
Like I said...
Please calm down. Your wound is...
That's barely a scratch. You can't... That's not bravado.
Stop squirming, will you? We're here because you... Please, hold him still for me.
Sure.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired.
They look badly.
Don't worry. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be, but things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit discords, eliminated. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors. Those who have to retreat from injury,
they are the ones keeping our people safe.
Well, please don't put it like that. Without your help, we couldn't have. Now that they're all safe, you should go and take care.
Thank you.
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above.
Rover, where are we going next?
Here are some recipes.
Oh, great.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Ewa, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Ewa.
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is Rover, and this is Master Tianxing, who came here to look for someone.
Jinzhou is the gateway to Huanlong, and the Desert Rock Highland is the gateway to Jinzhou. A single breach could have dire consequences. Our defense must hold at the tacit discords are not humans. They don't do truces or ceasefires. For as long as they exist, this supply is the... I saw you help arrange the wounded there. Yasholan would need your help more than I do. Thank you, but I must remain to... Juyen. So, he never sent a letter home? The Midnight Rangers are no longer recruiting non-resonators lately. But Juyen was a stubborn boy. Now, we sent him back to the city time and time again, and he just kept finding ways to come back. With the battle escalating, it's getting increasingly dangerous. Oh, now I remember.
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
What are you doing? Oh. Well, it's not a local fruit, so we can only get it through imports. But with the recent tacit discord outbreaks, we've had to prioritise bringing in the essential. Currently, there's only one waterway open, from Port Gunchao in the south of the city. What more do I know?
Master Tianxing, have you found the person you're looking for?
Yes, I found Juyen. We will return to the city with the logistics team. Juyen is a man full of courage. Influenced by his veteran, the journey with you has exposed me to immense. Countless lives have been lost. Master Rongfu once. I do share some of Juyen's feelings. However, Juyen disagreed with the intense training and tests required to join the military. He saw no distinction between ordinary people and I too found what Juyen said was reasonable to an extent. I didn't mean to beat him up for nothing. My master's all tangles untied. I promise not to. After his defeat, Juyen, I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the magazine indicates something about war, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Have you thought of something?
I think.
So Madam Magistrate wants if those tacit discords break through our defenses, it would be a disaster for not just Huanglong, but for all of humanity. We haven't reached the front lines yet.
General! Follow the Qinglong to war! Tell truth from facade. Finale! Fear no more. Tell truth from facade. Wind Rider. Time to fight back. Don't you worry. Tell truth from facade. Unstoppable. Retreat to advance. Wind Rider. Bide the time. Tell truth from facade. I can take it. Retreat to advance. Fear no more. Wind Rider. Till my last breath. Tell truth from facade. Unstoppable.
What's the matter? Are you all right? Oh, I was worried.
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think...
An imposing warrior wielding the power of a Qinglong. The Qinglong is the Midnight Ranger's emblem. It's also the symbol of General Tian. The front lines are not far from here. General Tian must be there, fighting a... It doesn't seem like a coincidence. Your vision. It might be what was happening on the battlefield. The battle itself is a clear sign. The streams from the Norfolk Barrens feel more over. Something on that battlefield must be connected to you. Resonate with the task. Rover?
According to Baija, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is... teacher village in the Central Plains. As I make myself reflect on my rover, perhaps you can give it a try.
I will be there for everyone.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
Wind, guide me. Leave it to me. Strike from the shadows. One with the sounds.
This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
I sense your weakness. No hesitate, moment of resonance.
Let me be your blade. Storm, hear my command! Ha! 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 Hey!
Leave it to me. I stand ready.
Swift and resolute. the sounds.
Let me be your blade. Tempest! Synchronization. Speeding up. Hey!
Swift and resolute. The end has come. I sense your weakness. Keep it together.
Let the winds roar. I think I found something, Rover. Watch out! Something's not right. Why?
Brother. Help.
It seems to only repeat these lines. Tacit discords attack other living beings, because this one probably turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into such monotonous mumbles. Are the I'm sorry. No, that's beyond my ability. I just sensed some Rover. I think it seems to be begging for help. But the village is crying. Wait, something truly awful must have happened based on the evidence we've found and the condition of these ruins. Perhaps the Tacit Field has kept this village from being discovered. There must be something we can do. I'll inform Shuzia about what happened here. Sorry. I know it doesn't sound very convincing. It's just a hunch of mine. Thank you, Rover. As for the little... The area is a mess, but it doesn't look like a war zone. Look, there are many footprints. Someone was in... Ritualistic wooden... Why are they here? They seem to belong to it. I remember reading about something like this. People held large...
I see.
These cards, the Fraxidus is likely behind it all.
The Fraxidus?
Yes. I don't know much about the Fraxidus. It's a group of extremists obsessed with fusing humans with tacit discords.
Fusing humans and tacit...
We've seen signs of their presence in Jinzhou. Above the artificers are the overseers. No one knows their true intentions. There is one particularly insane overseer. A man who sees no order and revels in destruction. I say belong to this one overseer. If he's responsible for what happened to these villagers,
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent so much time on it. if you need to hear it from cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve a meeting free of such. The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment. Don't worry. Well, let's just enjoy our time to begin with. I heard you've lost your memory. So, it's true. That makes sense, given how fragile you were. So you know, no need to be so on edge. But out of all the onlookers, before you knew anything about this world, you are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. That's why I'm here. Because the truth hurts sometimes. You could say my goal is simple. Come on. As you learn more about this world, you're true to... And before that, I don't want anyone to... Why do you... Maybe you should be asking me what... I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. So go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? I see you don't really trust. So they were right. I like it. Your keen observation, precise judgment. Let me give you a couple more. The truth is far more. First, who are the players? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and next, what false devotion, fleeting kindness. Now, Rover, I'm eager to hear your version. Our story begins here. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, lived a flock of carefree lambs. In the day, they toiled for food. And when evening fell, fables. Stories told, but they always draw from real. The same story gets told by many. Whatever you learn from it is like us now. Caught in a carefully crafted plot. This village marks the beginning of... So that magistrate led you here to meet me. One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. Nope, quite the opposite. With a wave of his hand, his flock obeyed. Bowing, they no longer had to struggle for survival. As their once meager lives were, the flock worshipped their shepherd-turned god, praising him and holding him in the... What's wrong? Imagine you were one of those lambs. Oh, so you are right. But it's up. The lambs reveled in as each night. Rover, do you... I once believed that, but true equality, the world was never a fair. To receive equal retribution when every wish comes with a hefty... When they can make someone else, they all rush to make... Funny. Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual. But the shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, those oblivious lambs. Little did they... Well done. You didn't let any deep... Now, I wonder, what is your... Answer me and I'll reveal the truth. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs? Indeed, he held all the power. Unfortunately, and if they were given another chance, inevitably they... Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes? Of course, as always. Here's my final question. Don't rush. What is the truth you've
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock found out the truth.
Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules and withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. And so they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again, until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. Black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like my story? What really happened here? I suppose you already... The black lamb who rebelled against the rules. The innocent maiden sacrificed. And they had it. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he... Fun answer, but no. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the black... Well then. Let's see if this black... Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take? Oh, you found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece, white, black, red. Who's the sweetest one ahead? Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on this right path. And don't rush. One slip and you'll shatter to pieces.
Wind, guide me.
Precipitant!
Such speed! Such brutality! Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after all. Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lamb? If a sane person manages to survive the realm of lunatics, would you call him the last one of reason? Or the sole apostle? Think about it. The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the black lamb will relay the trust of its herd. And eventually, there will be none left but victims or aggressors.
The hour is upon us.
Let me be your blade. Deference! Synchronization.
Here we go.
Strike from the shadows.
Synchronization.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds.
Such a pesky girl.
Rover? Rover! I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh! Should I?
Stay away from him!
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation...
Look at you, rushing in, no worries. I know all. Rover, it seems are. But don't forget my let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift. The joy. We'll meet again. In the not too distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them? Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation, and it took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Why are you here, little one? I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother it mentioned. Yes, that is a possibility. Let's talk about it later. It seems all the tragedies in Sea Tree Village were linked to that ritual. Making up stories based on real... We cannot take his words for granted. Now, What's the matter? Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked. Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow me.
the missing half. We can piece them together now.
आज के लिए इतना ही. अब चलते हैं. And thank you for watching my stream. Tomorrow again I will come with Wuthering Waves. Thank you.